Just wanted to hop on and say a few things. Yeah, I just wanted to jump on and say a couple things. I think I've done a lot of posting these past couple weeks. For me, way too much, but that's another story. Definitely this is what I said yesterday, this is my social engagement season. Definitely temporary, for sure. If you know me, if you've known me long enough, you know I take extended periods of social media throughout the year, but I think it's just a season. I think it's a seasonal thing. I really do. The way of the Taurus is giving all parts of you, both internally and externally, especially during the season. The Taurus season is coming up. Might already be here for all I know, but I just wanted to say that, I've been in Thailand now for over 3 weeks. Frankly, I don't have any immediate plans to get back to the States. And I just think I need to be more, I think there's a level of gratitude that needs to be displayed, and I want to put that on film. Because this is unreal, I couldn't imagine being in a situation out of college as an adolescent, as a child, where I would be able to travel this freely, ever. This was never something I envisioned. This was never something that I set out to do. But God put me in a situation where I can do exactly that. And I found a calming and just an autonomy and a freedom that's exhilarating with what I'm able to do now, which is travel with no limits, no boundaries, work from wherever I am, be a digital nomad like they like to say. And that's a whole other aspect of it. I mean, for the people who don't know, like, we are working, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my gosh. Yeah, we're working all hours of the day. Obviously, I work in the States, like I mentioned in previous videos. So I'm working Eastern hours, right? DC hours, so Eastern hours. I'm working Central hours in some cases. So 12-hour time difference. So we are working. There's no question about it. I don't want that to be misconstrued in the slightest. Like, the reason I'm able to do this is being intentional, being in position, but also, being financially savvy. I mean, taking care of business, not being frivolous, not being overindulging in things that don't serve its purpose, that don't serve me. So, I've been this way for years on years, and I think right now this is kind of the culmination of what that's gotten me and what it can get anybody, frankly. If you're diligent, if you're intentional, and I mean, you go through my old podcast content, man, I was talking about being intentional back in 2021, 2020, and you fast forward to 2025, and this is the result in real time. Spending 3+ weeks in Thailand and foreign countries, Southeast Asia, no round trip ticket, not even sure when I'm gonna return, man. It's a different level of freedom, and it's exhilarating, and it's a blessing. And again, the point of this video is just to kind of describe and be very adamantly like, God is incredible. God is incredible, man. He really rewards those who are intentional with their goal setting, are conscious about living a certain lifestyle, which again, I wasn't necessarily to start off this journey, but I spent a month in Europe last year, no strings attached, and I knew this is something I wanted to keep doing because everything's a window. Everything's a window of time. There might be a time in 2-3 years, I like to say, that I'm not able to do what I'm doing now. Fly, take a overseas international trip, no strings attached, no return flight on the horizon. This may be my window, right? This may be my window to do it, so I'm taking full advantage of it. And again, it's just kind of been a blessing, man. It for sure is. And before this video gets too long, it's just I don't think I've spent enough time emphasizing how much God played a role in this and allowing me to be able to do this, putting me in a position where I can be remote with companies, plural, and be able to work diligently. And all I need is a Wi-Fi connection, and I can work anywhere in the world. So it's yeah, it's something, man. I don't know. It's something important. It's something that you can't really take for granted. And I hope this video that I'm gonna post and leave it up for eternity is just, I hope it's a testament, man, that this stuff is possible, man, if you're intentional and you really put yourself in a position to do this, if you're intentional when you take care of business. So God is real, man, for sure.